Hey everybody, welcome back to Trekking It. So today we're going to fix the PTO on my tractor. It's a Ford Jubilee. So let's get started. Here's what we got. I broke the PTO off inside of there, so that ain't no good. So I got to unbolt those 4 bolts right there. They're an 11/16 socket, so I'm going to get started and we'll see how this goes. Stick with me. So I got the bolts out. Like I said, they were an 11/16. They're not super long. Yeah, I'm doing it out in the grass. It's a tractor, so bear with me a little bit, guys. So there's the socket, just to show you it really is an 11/16. It's what we used. Fits perfect. No slop. Now we just got to pull that off from there. So should be super. I already broke it free, actually. There you go. There it is. I'm gonna try and zoom in so I can show you the shaft itself. Let's see if this works. Probably won't. Oh, come on. You can kinda see it. I'm trying to get it to focus. Just the lighting isn't good for it. There, you can kind of see it goes up in there, I don't know, roughly 3 feet, something like that. You got to pull that out of there, and that's what I'm about to do right now. So before I pulled it out, I did grab that oil pan, put down there to catch the oil, pulled it out. I just grabbed onto it with my hands with a napkin there, just so I didn't get my hands so greasy. So stay in there. She's gonna run for a bit. The teeth don't look too bad though. I don't see any metal shavings or anything up in there. No problems up in there. That's a good sign. So I wanted to show you guys something. Originally I thought it was my PTO clutch that had broke. So I went and got a new little roll pin right there for it and put it in. And when I put it in, the clutch didn't want to go on real good, so I went to pull it back off the tractor. And that's when I realized that the actual PTO on the tractor broke, not just that clutch you see there. So I extracted that pin out of there. I know that's not where it goes, it's just sitting there. I just put it in there. So there's the roll pin. That's actually the new one, but this is the part that actually broke. So that clutch would go on here just like that. It'd match up with those gears, of course. But that's what actually broke. Right off from this end. Oh, sorry. Up and in there. It actually broke off from that. Kind of a bummer. So yeah, you don't ever want that to happen. Like I said, it's a Ford Jubilee. I don't even know what year that is, honestly. It's pretty old, but I ain't got no complaints about the tractor. I've had it probably 10, maybe 15 years, probably closer to 15 or 20, honestly. And this is probably the first major problem that I've had with it. But I think I know why it broke. These arms right here are not original. The previous owner actually shortened them up and welded some stuff together. You can see there, it's not in the greatest shape. But this little arm right here that adjusts the height on it independently, the threads down in here broke, and I was rototilling with it, and those arms, let me back up, those arms that you see right there, you might even be able to see it, they're not quite level. And I think it's because those arms aren't level is the reason why that PTO broke, and they're so short. So it was just putting too much of a bind on the actual shaft itself right there. It couldn't make that turn effectively, and as a result it ended up breaking inside the tractor there. So I'm gonna get some new arms for it as well, kind of just bypass this problem all along, or altogether I mean. So man, stick around for more. So to make it easier to take those shear pins out, all I did was just rotate it. I grabbed a hold of that right there and just rotated it, made it easier. So pinch those together. Sorry. And then you pull it out. Same thing on this side. Where am I at? Pinch those together. Spin it to my benefit. You can see it's already wanting to fall out. Grab it. Pull. Pretty easy. I'm gonna set it down there with my other stuff. This one I didn't get quite as good. There we go. Pinch it. Pull. Pull. There we go. Set it back down. So those will be free. All I gotta do is just push that through, pull it out this side, and then it's free from up there. So next, I think what I'm gonna do, I'll stop recording for this one, but I just gotta undo those bolts right there. And the other one's on the bottom side. I'll just undo those two. And then I got that castling nut up there to take off. So I'm gonna get those two off from there and then pop those off, and you'll see what we're working with. I just wanted to show you that that castling nut is 1 1/16 inch socket that goes on there. Matches up pretty decent. I tried a 1 inch on there and the 1 inch didn't fit. So 1 1/16 inch it is. So here's my breaker bar. All right, back at it. Now that I got it broke free, I switched over to a regular ratchet wrench to make things a little bit easier. Pull that crummy old washer off.
Come on, Papa.
One down, one to go. So I'm switched back over to the long breaker bar with the 1 1/16 inch socket. We'll see how this one breaks free. Oops, sorry guys. There it is. All right, now that I'm switched over, I'm gonna continue removing the nut. Get that back on there. right, now that I got everything broke free, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this side off too. So chain's all disconnected, no problem there. Got that 1 16th inch nut off the bolt. Pop the pin off from there. Time to push that through. Oh. Gonna be stubborn. Hold on. Okay, had to break that free a little bit, but I got it free now, so it's probably gonna fall on me. Pull that through, and then just pop it off from there. And there you go. Other arm's off. So quite the array of tools we got going on there. So yeah, like I said, it's time to go get more parts. We'll be back. Stay tuned.